if we had to power the world renewably by 2025, we have itemized that there are some things that we need to fix. Policies, we need to educate people, we need to get more capable engineers, incentives. We also need to focus on some technologies that could do a lot of good for us, like biogas. So yeah, now we are in the fun section, kind of. So in a fossil fuel free future, my God, that thing is difficult to pronounce. But yeah, if for example we're in a fossil fuel free future, how would it look like?
The electricity prices would be higher, but I feel there will be cleaner air, cleaner, surroundings. I feel the mindset of the people would have changed by then.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think so. I remember when I was in Poland for vacation, and somehow I feel the air is not that clean. And then when I read, Poland still rely on coal. And then when I back during my time in Poland, like I was sick somehow. And then when I back to Stockholm, somehow I become healthy again. So I would say it's not just about renewable, but I think it will extend our life expectancy because we breathe
Fresh
air. Yeah.
Awesome. That's a very important point. That's a very important point. So yeah. Okay, so now what sacrifices or lifestyle changes will people have to make this future possible?
Feel a bit more disciplined in their choices which they are making. I think that if it does require you to spend a little bit more money to go towards the cleaner, greener choices or the healthier ones, that could, impact a lot more than, it really doesn't depend that a single person is doing it. But if everybody does it at the same time, it can create a big change than it appears to be. So I think not really thinking about spending a bit more money than we already are. Going for greener, supporting these initiatives, I would say. And then the policies which government is implementing, I would say government is implementing plenty of policies, even in India. But people aren't educated enough, or people aren't disciplined enough to follow them.
I think a lot of changes in my lifestyle back then when I was in Indonesia and right now in Stockholm. Like for example, when I want to order food back then in Indonesia, I just order it online and directly the driver come and my food's already there.
Yes.
Because it's really cheap. But in here, because it's really expensive,
true.
and somehow it's like a change my habit.
Yeah.
Not using mobile apps, because when you order mobile apps and the driver also use car or motorcycle, and then it emits a pollution also. So I think in from that point of view, money works. Penalize people, carbon trading, for example. When you have a power plant who emits a lot of emissions, you charge them with penalties, a lot of money, and it will somehow change everything.
Exactly. Like rather than traveling to office by single car, like every single person using a single car, people can use public transports. The change which has been implemented in one of the cities in India, Delhi, is that Delhi has the most polluted air in India. And so basically, to reduce the air pollution levels of Delhi, the minister has said that declared the weekdays like for example Monday and then Wednesday, every alternate weekdays, the alternate number of vehicles would come. For example, if your vehicle is ending with a even number, then on Monday even number vehicles would go, and on Tuesday odd number vehicles can go to the office. And so people usually carpool because of that. Like they travel with their colleagues or travel using the public transport. So that creates a lot of change, but again not good enough for to reduce that amount of pollution. But something better than nothing.
So I think speaking about lifestyle, and then I think if you can educate people, if you walk a lot, it will promote your health. So I think it will be easier for people to accept that mindset and change their habits, so they can walk a lot and reduce the utilization of fuel for commuting.
Just on that thought, like when I moved to Europe, I did my first day in France. I mean, for the first week, I couldn't imagine myself walking for 20 minutes. It was insane to me. It was mind-blowing. I was like, why am I walking? Why is the bus stop so far away from my house? Because normally I just come out from my house in Nigeria and then I just stop a bus and I get it. But here, like, the bus stop is in a particular place. You have to, let's say the place, depending on where your house is, you have to walk 20 minutes to that bus stop. And then, like, I'm doing more walking. So when people see me now, I think I passed a woman who was a tourist here in Stockholm. She walks so fast. Like, right now, I'm so used to walking very fast. And, like, it's just, that mindset has definitely changed. We know for developing countries, sometimes we think that walking is poverty. Like, poor people walk. Rich people
travel by
car.
But here it's the opposite, and it also improves their health, like you mentioned. Like the life expectancy is, exercise does good things. So,
like I remember in my city there is this three-wheeler in India called an auto rickshaw, which people usually use. So if you're paying, for example, around 30 rupees for an auto rickshaw, you can as well pay 30 rupees for the cycle, for the deposit of the cycle, and then you can use that to go back home and use it the other day as well. So it's about the change and how do you even want to contribute to
exactly. People have to ask themselves this question. But then also the government, because like in my country, for example, we don't have dedicated lanes for cycles. It's going to be a whole structural change. The roads are going to have to change. Everything is going to change. It's going to be so much more embedded into the system, this change. Because like think about now going again to road planning, down to road planning, you have to plan the roads, make sure that there's a dedicated lane for cycles, or else you're going to start having accidents. And stuff like that. So
it takes government commitment.
Okay, so to wrap up this very wonderful session, I'm going to ask a question. I am the government of a developing country, for example, and you guys are engineers, sustainability engineers. I want to replace my fossil fuels in my country now with renewables slowly. Where do I start from? Developing country, where do I start from?
I feel I had an opinion about biogas and biofuel. So at least I would recommend the government to start with first segregating their waste. Preparing a proper infrastructure for waste segregation, collection, and then like a plant where we could convert the waste into biofuel, biogas. And then later on decide where you want to use it. If you want to use it in the industry itself for steel or cement, or if you want to put it into the grid and then carry it forward. So I think in developing countries like all three of us, India, Nigeria, Indonesia, I think all these countries can use their waste as their primal source of not primal but again a major source of energy.
Exactly.
that could reduce the dependence on fossils a lot.
Yeah.
So that's what we have seen happening in Sweden, and they have worked a way out around it. And
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
So, for example, in my city, Surabaya, Indonesia, and I start from the bottom up approach. So what that
Okay.
means, like I start from realizations, like what currently problem that we are facing on. Like for example, in Surabaya, we just directly throw the water after we doing activities such as washing the car, washing the dishes directly into the river, something like that. So it's really bad and harm the environment. So by knowing the set of condition in our district, let's say, so we can come up with an idea like how to solve this. Like for example, you can build waste treatment power plant and powered by renewable, for example. So you can integrate everything to make a better environment.
Right. So it's kind of aligning with each other. You said like biogas, you start with biogas as a source of renewable energy, and then like you'd help people to segregate their waste, and then you'd use it to generate electricity and heating perhaps. And you said, okay, utilizing waste as well. So if you were a sustainable engineer, you would start with like waste. So waste to generate energy. Awesome. So me as a sustainable engineer, if the government approached me, one of the things apart from like this, bringing up a good initiative like this, is also to educate. I would be passionate about educating people and coming up with incentives, new rules to shift people's mindset from this linear economy to the circular economy. Because like you create, you use, instead of throwing away now, it goes back. So now the circular economy. So helping people to, educating people's mindsets to shift into what is currently happening. Because people need to wake up. I mean, sometimes I too need to wake up. It's difficult, but I would be passionate about educating people. So I would advise the government to set up educational systems, small initiatives, educating people one step at a time. Even embedded into schools now. Exactly. So schools, universities, especially in developing countries where they don't even know like some of these basics. So it's going to start from the universities, the secondary schools, the high schools, the universities, and then just enlighten the public. It's been such a wonderful time, honestly. I had the most fun with you guys, I think, and it was a very worthwhile conversation. So thank you so
Thank you
much
for having us.
Thank you for having us.
The viewers, I'm sure they'll be happy to see and to hear this conversation. But yeah, thank you so much, Yuli, for coming. Thank you, Radha, for coming.
You're so passionate.
And
Yeah,
the
I
questions are really
so you're really passionate and love this
Yeah.
talking to people, gain some insightful ideas,
Exactly.
knowing culture.
In this conversation alone, like we've had several business ideas that I have dropped.
Exactly.
I might soon be starting a company.